I'm excited to be back at PhD Express today. Today it's going to be a great day. I'm sorry I didn't get a video yesterday. As you guys know, I made a little short to tell you guys I'm a little bit busy. I've been really swamped with all the work going on with the dispensary, and then also we launched this new store. Speaking of which, at the new PhD Express, next week, the 29th, which is the last Saturday of the month, right? We're having an actual party here at PhD. We're gonna have catering. I am planning on having 3Chi, Canna-Aid. Both of them, I'm trying to get them to come out. So it's going to be a whole deal. We're going to have music. It's going to be fun, in my opinion, at least. So guys, if you are around the area, you got to make your way out to PhD Express next Saturday because it's going to be a fun time. We're going to have a party, right? It's to celebrate the first month of being open, right? Like, go back and take a look at something I just reviewed and update my scheduling, like my reviews on it. And I know I did like kind of a video like this, like earlier in the week when I had the peak THCA disposables, not in the week, but this past month, right? But I feel like I didn't really get a good chance to explain all the effects. I didn't get a good chance to really be more in depth about the product, right? So we have our Kick THCA, THCP, and HHCP Liquid Diamonds blend. If you guys didn't see my video on this 2 days ago, I really recommend it. I'll flash it up right now so you guys can see. This is the second iteration of THCA products from Cali Bloom, or Kick, as you guys may know them. And I gotta say, when they added that THCP and HHCP, I thought that they would kind of mute out the THCA in there, but I really think they did a good job of getting THCA and the other stronger cannabinoids mixed together. So let's go ahead and get a rip, y'all, and talk more about it. Cheers. So the flavor I got in particular was the Candy Kush. So it's going to be a little bit of a sweeter flavored supposedly, and one of the big drawbacks I had with these is that it feels like the terps are just the same terps from like the regular live resin ones. This one in particular tastes a lot like the white bubblegum gelato in my opinion, but that's not really the biggest thing. Terps aren't everything, even though they kind of are. Some people can go with or without terps. It's really up to the person. And taste is all like a speculative thing. So some people may like the taste of one thing, some people may like the taste of another thing, right? But in terms of effects, how do these work? What kind of like feelings do you get off of it? I get a really strong like upper like head high and then upper body high. It's like a very like, almost feels like a pressure pushing down on those points in your body, which is not a bad feeling. I definitely enjoy it. I think it's a pretty potent disposable. And honestly, with it being like the THCP, HHCP, which are the two strongest cannabinoids for their respected variant, you know, THC variant and HHC variant, those are going to be just an extra kind of filler to give you a little bit more of a kick on it, right? Now, I still think the Days THCA sauce disposables are the best disposables I've had. They are just basically pure THCA and they smoke like it, honestly. These definitely probably only have like 15-20% THCA. They probably have like 50 milligrams of THCP, 50 milligrams of HHCP if I had to guess. And I still think this is really a really solid option. So I know yesterday I said 8 out of 10. And I feel like I should put it near 8.75, but the problem I have is that the Peak all have individual unique flavors that are different about them compared to these, which these kind of taste like the same flavors as I've had before from Cali Bloom. So I think for a re-updated scale on what this would be, I would say it's an 8.5. I think that's fair. I think it's right below the Peak, only because of the terps. The terps just aren't there. Now, it's good and it tastes fine. It's just they feel like they're the same and reused or recycled terps with a different name on it. And I get it, if companies do that, there probably is a lot more of that going on than just Cali Bloom. But it's one of those things where you're just like, why? You know, you could just get different terps for it, honestly, or make the formula a little different or something. But, I mean, overall, these vapes are really solid. Let's get another rip. They're smooth. They have a good, strong high to them. They're not like super, super intense, but it's definitely got some kick to it. It probably is the third or second most potent disposable we have up there. I think it's on par potency-wise with the Peak, but I think the Peak have better taste about them, in my opinion. So that's kind of on you guys. If you like Cali Bloom devices better than Peak devices, then go with the Kicks. If you like the Peak devices or the Can-A devices better, go with those. It's kind of like a toss-up between those two THCA devices, and they actually have similar blends too. The Peak is THCP and HHC. This is THCP and HHCP. This is supposed to be theoretically stronger. I could honestly toss it up between the two of them. It's kind of the same boat. But overall, I think Kick is really starting to come to life in the market in the 2023 industry, because it seemed for a while that they were just releasing kind of just Delta 8, HHC, who cares, right? But then they started creating, the first one they created was the Exotic blend, which is the purple boxes. Those had HHCP and THCP, Delta 8, and HHC. Then they started coming out with more of their stuff, the iced versions of the Exotic blend. Then they came out with the Zaz and the Slabs, and now we have these. And honestly, what I'm most excited for is their new Zombie blend. So I'll have a video up on that probably when I get it, if I do get it in the near future, probably a week or so. So stay tuned for that. But anywho, that's really all I have for you guys today. I kind of wanted to go back over and reiterate what my rating on this was, give you guys a more explained, in-depth look at it, at least to some degree. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because we are growing at a rapid rate and we're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.